So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to explore what is a prime number and what is a factor. And these two concepts are interrelated. So first of all, what's a factor? Well, if you consider a number such as 10, a factor of 10 would be any number that divides into it. And you usually find factors in pairs. What two numbers multiply to make 10? Well, 5 and 2 multiply to make 10. So therefore, they also divide by 10 and they're factors of 10. The other two numbers you can't forget as well are 1 and the number itself. So they both divide into 10 as well. So there are 4 factors: 5, 2, 1 and 10. Now prime numbers are numbers that only have 2 factors, itself and 1. An example is 2, that has just 2 and 1 as its factors. 11, that's a prime number as well, isn't it? Because it only has 1 and itself 11 that it divides through by. 19 is also a prime number because nothing else apart from 1 and 19 will divide into it. So that's the definition of factors and a definition of primes. So here's some example questions that you can have a go at. So the first one, list the factors of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So if we start off with 1, well, that only has 1 as a factor. It's not a prime number because, of course, the definition of a prime number is it has to have 2 factors. 2, well, that has 1 and 2 as its factors. 3 divides by 1 and 3. 4 divides by 1, it divides by 2, it divides by 4. 5, well, 5 divides through by 1 and 5. 6 divides through by 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. 7 divides through by 1 and 7. Now, out of these numbers, which ones are primes is the question in part B. Well, it's the ones with only 2 factors. So 2 must be a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. And 7 is a prime number as well. Now, we haven't quite finished yet. We've still got to do 8, 9 and 10. So let's quickly have a look at 8, 9 and 10. So 8, is it a prime number? Well, no, because we've got 1 and 2 and 4 and 8 that divide into it. 9 has 1 and 3 and 9. And 10 has 1, 2, 5 and of course 10 itself. So 8, 9 and 10 are not prime numbers. So in this question, we've got to think which of the following are prime numbers. So which ones only have 2 factors, itself and 1. So 18 is not going to be a prime number, is it? Because if we consider 18, we don't have to write them all down, but as well as having 1 and 18, it's even. It's going to divide by 2. So straight away, I know it's not going to be a prime number. And 45 is not going to be a prime number because as well as 1 and 45, it also divides through by 5. So I can reject it as being a prime number straight away. We'll leave 79 for a moment because 79 is a difficult number, but 90 also cannot be a prime number because as well as 1 and 90, of course, it also divides through by 10. As well as lots of other numbers as well. So this just leaves us 79. So the question now is 79 a prime number? And it's quite difficult to think about. Yes, it divides through by 1 and 79, but is there anything else? Now at this stage, start going through the numbers. Well, it's not even, so it's not going to divide by 2. Will it divide by 3? You could try it on your calculator or work it out in your head. No, it doesn't divide by 3. It's not going to divide by 5. And you can start using just the prime numbers to determine if it's prime or not. Now, it turns out it has none at all. It is a prime number. And I went as far as thinking about 9. Now, once I went past 9, I didn't bother going any further because I recognised that it's smaller than the square of 9, 81, and that's as far as we ever need to go. So 79 is a prime number. That is all the information you should need, really, to access the question bank. Good luck.